Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you all know where we're at in the legacy wills and estates practice and how we're still managing to operate and provide our clients with their estate planning advice and documents at this stage, given the uncertainty that we're all feeling with the and experiencing with the COVID-19 pandemic. We got some good news yesterday in that the New South Wales government has released a draft bill that is going to make some amendments to the Succession Act for Wills, Power of Attorney Act, and Guardianship Act, which means that we will be able to facilitate signing meetings remotely. Now that can be by video, or we presume that will be able to be done by video or by audio conference. It might also include digital signatures. But that is good news for us because it means that we'll still be able to provide our clients with their estate planning needs as we go through these uncertain times. I thought it might also be useful for us to just explain how we go about the process. We've been using video and audio conferencing since we started off here in 2016. We deal with Sydney clients almost exclusively by video conference, except for when it gets to the signing meeting. But I thought it'd be a good opportunity to just explain to you the steps that we take when we're doing your estate planning. The first step is going to be your first contact, and that's when you call us. We are going to have a skeleton staff in our office whilst we still can, and otherwise we're all operating remotely. So you'll still be able to call us or email us to make contact. Once you've made that first contact, we'll be sending you or providing you with an estate planning questionnaire, which just helps us understand your family, your home, and your assets, as well as your wishes, so that we can make a thorough attempt at your estate planning. The next step is your initial meeting, and as I said, we can do this by video or audio conference. And what that looks like is that I've got your completed estate planning questionnaire in front of me, and I'm taking you through that document in quite some detail. At the end of that meeting, you're going to have your instructions finalised, and then we're ready to prepare your documents. That's step 3. We prepare your documents. As I said, we're operating remotely, so Rebecca, Brianna, and I are all able to communicate with each other, prepare documents which end up being saved in the cloud. And so once they're ready to go, we email them to you. We're also able to post them at this stage, and we can even deliver them locally in the Milton and Ulladulla Mollymook area. After that, we'll have our fourth step, which is your explanation meeting. So we get together again on a video conference, a bit like this, and I take you through your documents in detail. I'll have the documents in front of you on your screen, and I'll be sharing my screen with you and pointing out aspects of the documents as I explain them to you. Now, the final step, which is the signing of your documents, is where things get a little bit complicated as it stands right now. Certainly those legislative changes that I've explained earlier are going to mean that we are going to be able to do formal signing of documents remotely, hopefully very soon. But until then, we've put in a protocol that allows us to have you sign your new will. You won't be signing in front of any witnesses, but we're confident that the protocol that we're putting in place would be passed by the Supreme Court if there was a probate required for those documents. Now, whilst this is a stopgap measure, as I say, we're confident that what we're putting in place is going to get across the line as a will. Unfortunately, with powers of attorney and enduring guardianships, the nature of those legislation and those regulations means that we can't sign those documents at the moment unless we're sitting in someone's presence, and so we'd be looking at holding off on those documents until the legislative changes come in place, or until the limitations are relaxed a bit and we can actually start seeing clients again face to face. The bottom line for us, and what we want you all to understand through this video and by what we've put in place, is that we won't stop with your estate planning until we've got it in place for you. So even after we've made those stopgap measures, we're going to be following up with you until the documents are signed in accordance with all of the legal requirements. We're pretty serious about estate planning, and we want you to be serious about it too. So as I say, rest assured, we're here to help, and we want to help you with your estate planning as soon as you're ready. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, please give us a call or drop us an email.